That's black silicone, tape and a cable tie. The holy trinity of repair parts. Good morning. It is a beautiful day once again here in Worcestershire, and we are on another little road trip. I bought some parts just last week and I ordered the wrong ones. I could make that pipe work, but if I did, then it's just going to stretch this bit here, which is then going to vibrate on the engine itself. And over at the front here, that pipe needs to mount about there. So they're just not going to work, I'm afraid. I like the quality of them and they look good and everything, but just too small for what I need, unfortunately. But they're only from Bridgnorth, which isn't too far down the road, and it should be quite a beautiful drive. So I'm going to take my 850 TDI on a little Worcestershire road trip into Shropshire, and we're going to go take the parts back. Hopefully, whilst we're there, we'll be able to get some parts that do actually work for the car. It's definitely not held together by silicone and sticky tape and cable ties right now, but it should last the journey. So join me for a slow-paced Geoff video and a chat and probably some scenery and maybe some car stuff. Got small human number one in the back as well because he's off school with earache. So you're coming with me, aren't you, mate? Yeah. Busy playing on his iPad. Right, I'm going to reset the miles per gallon, see what we can get out of this old girl.
Jumping up and down the floor, my hair is an animal, and once there was an animal. It had a son that mowed the lawn. The son was an okay guy. They had a pet dragonfly. The dragonfly ran away, but it came back with a story to say. The tiny paws and furry coat, she ran down forest flows, the forest of talking trees. They used to sing about the birds and the bees.
Stop for a little coffee on the halfway point. I reckon going in the coffee shop is better for fuel economy than sitting idling, because let's be honest, Starbucks drive-through, it's always quicker to go to the counter. Right, let's go get a little drink. How you feeling? As good as that? How's your ears? What are you going to have at a coffee shop? Little coffee?
I don't know.
You don't know? Should go and have a look and get you a little drink.
They used to sing about the birds and the bees. The bees had declared a war. The sky wasn't big enough for them all.
While we're on a little break, let's just check for coolant loss. There's not much coolant in the footwell, but a little bit that's coming out the heater matrix, which is ordered and in the post. And the pipe that we are returning today is one that I ordered to go here, which didn't fit, so I have instead done a Geoff bodge, and that actually looks like it's holding up pretty well, to be fair. That's black silicone, tape and a cable tie. The holy trinity of repair parts. So coolant loss, 0. We're above the maximum. Brilliant, pleased with that. Let's drive to Svalbard or wherever Ian just texted me and said he wanted to take a car. I think there might be an Arctic Circle trip coming up. Yeah, I'm in the mood for that. Let's get going.
The birds, they got help from below, from dirty ponds and the creatures of snow.
Sex, mate. Where have you heard that? You don't know? Noah and Raph? Why, what do they say about it? Hey? You don't know? Well, it's something that you learn about when you're a bit older. It's in adverts? What adverts is it in? adverts, mate. But if Noah and Raph have been talking about it, then maybe we need to have a word with their parents.
Were scared down in their homes. The forest that once was green was colored black by those killing machines. But she and her furry friends took down the queen bee and her men. And that's how the story goes, the story of the bees with those four dirty paws.
So this is Arley on the River Severn, and this spot just here is where my brother just parked William Hunt's Mercedes-Benz CL500 and took it canoeing. This is quite interesting because in and amongst the scenery I have actually managed to find quite a rare car. Check this out. Over here, behind the Focus, is a Chrysler Sebring. You don't see many of those. It also looks like it hasn't moved in quite a while. There's quite a lot of leaves on the front. Snail tracks on what looks to be the inside of the window. Have we just found a semi-abandoned Chrysler Sebring convertible? Who knows? I once was in California and I'd rented a Mustang, and they said, we haven't got any, but you can have a Chrysler Sebring unless you want to wait 4 hours for a Mustang. I said, no thanks, I'll go for a coffee. Call me when the Mustang's ready. I spy with my little eye a nice old Volvo. Can you see it?
Yes.
Should we let him out? Is he going out?
I'm just gonna follow him. They know you're just gonna follow him.
Yeah.
How are we gonna follow that on?
Well, we're not following him, but we're all going the same way.
I could open my arms and spend the length of the Isle of Manhattan. I'd bring it to where you are, making a lake of the East River and Hudson. If I could open my mouth,
Unless you like being out of the road.
wide enough for a marching band to march out, they would make your name sing and bend through alleys and bounce off all the buildings.
See 36 times 50.
Yeah, right, here we are. Viper performance. This is where we need to get to take our parts back. Okay, so that's done. So the parts have been delivered back to Viper Performance, and we did have a little discussion about maybe doing a bigger order for pipes, maybe for the 850 T5s. If you think there's a demand for cooling pipes, radiator pipes in high quality silicon, maybe we could get a batch done for 850s, but not for now. Anyway, we're up near sort of Ironbridge, so we're going to have a bit of a detour. We're going to go see Ironbridge, aren't we? The Severn Valley Gorge, Severn Valley. And it's just occurred to me that maybe today we might be able to see a steam train as well, because the festive afternoon tea steam train left Kidderminster about 15 minutes ago. So hopefully we can do Ironbridge and then get to Arley in time to see the steam train go under the bridge. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? What's the bridge made out of?
Iron.
And what's this?
Now it's called the Snow Bridge.
The Snow Bridge, that's a good name for it.
While you debate half empty and half full, it slowly rises. Your love is gonna drown. Sorrow drips into your heart through a pinhole, just like a faucet that leaks, and there is comfort in the sound. But while you debate half empty or half full, it slowly rises. Your love is gonna drown. Sorrow drips into your heart through a pinhole, just like a faucet that leaks, and there is comfort in the sound. But while you debate half empty or half full, it slowly rises. Your love is gonna drown. Sorrow drips into your heart through a pinhole, just like a faucet that leaks, and there is comfort in the sound. But while you debate half empty or half full, it slowly rises. Your love is gonna drown. Your love is gonna drown. Your love is gonna drown. Your love is gonna drown.
Back in the car, it's 1 o'clock and it's still only 1 degree. Very, very fresh day in Ironbridge. Did you have a nice time in Ironbridge? I thought it was lovely. By the museum.
Love is
We
gonna
have a lovely view down the valley towards Ironbridge and the actual Ironbridge. Beautiful. Very lovely. Very cold day. Let's jump back in the wagon. Not on the wagon, in the wagon. Whoa, that is the Bedlam furnaces. These are the ruins of the Bedlam furnaces, originally built by the Madleywood Furnace Company between between 1757 and 1759. They are the most complete set of mid-18th century ironworking furnaces in the world, no, in the country, and have been designated a scheduled monument. These furnaces transformed iron ore into molten iron. Bedlam furnaces were among the first to be specifically designed to use as coke as fuel instead of charcoal. As such, they represent a new stage in furnace design. Wow. Shall I get out and have a quick look at that? Very, very impressive indeed. And talk about damage to the environment. I mean, more was done in the olden days, wasn't it? When we were knocking out all of this stuff. Now we've got clean nuclear energy. There's only a problem if it blows up. Oh well. Porthcawl. We know Porthcawl, don't we? For happy, healthy holidays. Not anymore. If you've ever seen what goes on at the front of Porthcawl, Bristol. Oh, the Rail Emmons Arms. I'd like to sit in there and have about 4 pints and then get on a train to maybe Scotland. It is cold. Right, we're going home now. I've got you. No, I've got you. I'm holding onto my belt. You're not going to fall off. Right, let's go. Oh, I'll tell you what I saw over here as well. There's an old car over there. There's some very old cars over here, look. Look at these two. Fantastic. What we got? We got a Riley.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah.
Fantastic. Should we drive home in that?
Leatherette like the seats. Like this.
No, is this what you call Rexing?
This is Rexing. So it's a cotton fabric that they basically melted this very crude plastic over and squashed it in with a set of rollers.
I don't think it's plastic.
I'm not sure what it is. Because the hood was Rexing and somebody's painted it with bitumen.
I think it's
That's all bitumen paint.
Cambridge 940 Saloon, Wentworth. Lovely.
I could wrap you in your favorite clothes and kiss your face just so you know that I'm the one who has got your back. Now turn around, don't be sad. I hope you find the love that's true, so the morning light can shine on you. Hope you find what you're looking for, so your heart is warm forevermore.
And that's it. That pretty much concludes our day today. So it's now 2 o'clock on the way home to go fetch the other child from school. We've been in the car pretty much since 9 o'clock this morning. Neither of us has complained at all. I'm very comfortable. Plenty warm enough with the heaters working, despite the fact that we've got a leaking pipe in the engine and a leaking heater matrix. lovely day. So far 49.2 miles to the gallon. I suspect that will come up a little bit on the way home, so we'll probably call it 50 miles to the gallon for the day. And when I did a very sedate drive in my T5 the other day, I got 24, so more than twice the economy from the diesel. Yes, I don't have the performance, but what a lovely day. And I think if anything, this has highlighted to me, we didn't need to do this trip. I could have just posted the parts back to Telford, would have cost me a £5. But the point is, this is why we buy these motor cars. This is why we do it. It's easy to forget that, you know, you're getting your car ready and you're going to a show and you're looking at everybody else's cars and you're shopping for cars on the internet and you're buying bits and bobs and you're scrolling Instagram and looking at cars. We do it for the road trips. And if you're not getting the road trips, if you're not using your car, if you're not taking it out on those drives, if you're not getting the adventures and the memories, then for me, there's no point. I don't want a car collection. I don't need 30, 40 cars. I'm quite happy just having one that I really like and using it for everything. And I'll fiddle with it in the meantime. That sounded wrong, but you know what I mean. I haven't really talked about my new headlining today. I'll mess with it on my driveway, but I'm always getting it ready for the next adventure, because the car isn't the be all and end all. The be all and end all is what the car allows you to do. And that's why I get so hacked off with the way I see the world going in the anti-car movement. And as that gains more traction, we're losing control of our destiny. You can probably hear now that we're idling. My next job is to take the dashboard apart and rebuild the dash supports, which I believe we finally killed on a washboard road in Portugal. That's all that vibration noise that you're getting. But that's where I'm at with things. I think it's really important that we hold on to our ability to go places, our ability to fill a car with a tank of diesel and drive to the end. Yes, the price of diesel can be manipulated. Yes, the supply of diesel can be manipulated. But it's much harder to manipulate someone with a petrol or diesel car than it is to just shut off their electric car digitally from a distance. And it might sound like that's a conspiracy theory, but Oxford have just announced that they are going to split the city into 4 zones, and during their 2024 climate lockdown days, you won't be allowed to leave your zone. Now, this stuff I was blogging about 10 years ago, the forthcoming climate lockdowns to save the planet, and it's not about saving the planet. It's about power and control and stopping you from living your best life, you know, to use a very cheesy phrase. And it's concerning because small man here, who's now fast asleep because he is under the weather, I'm not sure he's going to be able to do the things that I've been able to do in my life if we don't suddenly start standing up for the things that we like doing. No one seems to be fighting the corner of the motorist. And by protecting the motorist and by protecting our ability to go out and drive these cars, we are, as a byproduct, protecting our basic freedoms and our ability to roam, which is under attack. So I will be getting out and using my coal-powered but very loved diesel Volvo as much as I can in the coming months and years, because I think its days are numbered. The motor car's days are absolutely numbered, so thin your fleet down. Get rid of the cars that you're not driving. If you've got more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars, just sack them off. You don't need them. Find the one that you like and enjoy it. No one needs a collection of cars. It just causes more stress. A car is for life, not just for Christmas. Not that you'd buy a car for Christmas. It'd be nice if you got a car for Christmas. You probably can with Geoff Buys Cars, but I'm not talking about that today. It's been a really nice day. I've been able to spend time with my little human and my car and the weather and nature. And that's the stuff that matters. Let's have a little code word if you made it to the end of my video. The code word for if you made it to the end is Christmas decorations, because that's essentially what we went out to buy today. We bought a topper for the tree. Christmas decorations. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if I'm mad for my crazy conspiracy theory, or if I'm just mad for driving a car 100 odd miles with a leaking heater matrix that I knew had a leaking heater matrix. What's your favourite car? What's your most memorable drive? And has this video inspired you in some way to just take a day and go for a drive? I hope it has. So thank you very much for watching, and Christmas decoration is the secret code word, and see you for the next one, which will be me swearing a lot as I try to fit my heater matrix. End of the day then. Let's just have a look how much coolant ended up in the footwell. Hardly any at all, actually. So it's obviously a very slow leak on the heater matrix. And how much coolant did we lose from my broken pipe? Let's have a look. My pipe has held up really well, actually. Oh no, it is leaking down there. You can see it is escaping. My pipe is leaking. We have lost 0 coolant. So I would say that was a win for my home bodges. What a great day. Love this car.
And it is true what you say.